Hey guys, welcome back. So this video today is just my own little comparison video between three different mechs running the same weapons. I managed to 6-star my Aries this week, so I can now fit a set of Arc 10s on it. Seems to be the most common build for Arc 10s, but there are a couple of other options as well, especially in my own hangar. This is again from a low budget perspective, so what might work for someone who's got all the right implants and stuff may not work for someone with a lower budget. So we'll get into some games and we'll have a look and see how we went with these three builds. Enjoy! Okay, so as we can see, I did start off with my Panther. Now, this was featured in a couple of YouTubers' videos and stuff like that. And, oh, look at this thing hiding up here. Hello, little fella. Or big fella, whatever. But I don't think this is my preferred option. I did give this thing a couple of goes, though. So yeah, it's featured in the video. Okay, that didn't go very well from the first try round. As you can see, there's a fair bit of a difference in gameplay style to run arcs on these things than there is with the other two mechs that we will feature soon in this video.
Incoming fire. Revenge. Well done. Well done. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, round one down. Let's try again, shall we? We'll pick out Panther with our Arc 10s on it again, and we'll just see if I learnt something from the last round. Okay, so one thing to point out there was that did take the full clip on my Arc 10s there, and I have got an ammunition extension implant on it as well. So I guess from a budget perspective, this build might not be so viable just because the bot itself is quite soft, but also I don't have the range or the actual damage output to do what you see in some of the other videos that people have done with this particular build.
Critical damage. Smackdown. Well done.
Okay, here we go. One last go. Not much time left on the clock. So this really wasn't what I was trying to do. I wanted to throw the fence there and have him go that way, but it still worked out in the end. Another good thing to note though, the fence did give me cover to get over here from his mate that was camping up in the corner. So there we go. I did only try this build a couple of times. It is kind of fun, but yeah, from my perspective, probably not viable. So let's get into the next build, which is my trusty Guardian. And I have changed the skins just for this particular video. I did get all these skins, but Yeah, I still like my original ones. So let's see how we went with the Guardian. We all know how I went with the Guardian in the other videos, but yeah, I'm just showing it again. Okay, so I slowed this down and zoomed it in just to see. So what do we get to? 47, 48 meters is about maximum range for how my arcs are set up. Being that I've only got a rare range extension implant and rare damage implant, yeah. So again, this is still sort of slays as a melee type build because you can't really hit things across the arena like you can with the much stronger, much bigger implants.
Killing spree. Well done. Humiliation. Well done.
Okay, so just like I've shown in previous videos, a little bit of corner shooting there helps you survive. It's much better than just walking out and being shot at. So yeah, definitely sort of practice a bit of corner shooting with this particular build, or most builds really. Yeah, if you can use the cover and stop yourself from being damaged, then why take the damage?
Smackdown. Well done. Nemesis. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, as you can see, definitely can't hit something at 60 meters away. But we will use my ambush tactics and run in, use the cover, and then don't pop out of cover until I want to be starting to shoot stuff. So, geez, I hate this. This Aries did this in the last match, just sat there in behind the freaking pillar, and he's going to do it again. Come on, come here. Come out. Oh, here we go. Can we get him? Yes.
Incoming fire. Killing spree. Well done. Incoming fire. Humiliation. Well done. Dominating. Well done. Smackdown. Well done. Incoming fire. Critical damage. Incoming fire. Incoming fire. Revenge.
Hey, there we go. Got a quick little view of my shotgun Zephyr. And that round's done and dusted. So yeah, I still really like this build. A lot of fun, a lot of ambushing, which suits my style quite perfectly. And we'll get into the next build, which is my Aries, running the same pilot, same weapons, and but obviously different map. I don't want to do them all in the same map. That'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? All right, let's get into it.
First blood. Well done. Boom. Incoming fire. Killing.
Okay, 3 kills down. Oh mate, AI's not really helping me, is he? But we'll keep soldiering on. There is this hump here that we can use, just like I did in my Guardian video in the other map, but not quite at the moment. Another thing to point out too, much easier to survive set of carbines than an Aries because it's got a fair bit more armor and it's also got that shield. Whereas the other two builds sort of do struggle a little bit. The Guardian not so much, but the Panther definitely. If I'd been a Panther then I would have been dead halfway through the clip. So yeah. And we're almost done on the buzzer. What do we got? 30 seconds left. See what else we can get. Oh, there's a thing to note. So, if you want to stop an Aries, you just need to lock it up, just like they did there. I tend to do that a lot with my my little Zephyr. Just lock them up and then take them out. Speaking of Zephyr, here he is again. I love this little build. It's actually quite fun. I really need to build the shotguns up though, and it is becoming very difficult to try and get blueprints to build them up. They're 4-star, but they're not terribly high. They're 4-star level 2. Okay, next round. See if we can do a bit better job this time. Okay, now that thing's out the way, let's see how we go now. You might have thought that the Aries was a more important target then, but actually the Zephyr was the thing I needed to take out. It's got more potential to take out my Aries than another Aries.
Killing spree. Well done. Humiliation. Well done.
One of the tactics I will use when approaching bots with Javelins is always keep the forward armor facing at the weapons. So you'll see this in a minute. I think another set of Javelins fired at me, so I'll turn my forward armor towards where the Javelins are coming from. So that was bent around the corner a little bit. I've turned to the left a bit, so it hits forward armor, not rear armor, and doesn't do as much damage. Definitely a tactic I will use when approaching players running Javelins. It's also, you need to do that with the shield, which I've mentioned before. Turn the shield to where the Javelins are coming from. And can we get one kill on the buzzer? Yes! So, there we go. Finished for that round also. And even though I did score a little bit more with my Aries, I honestly think that maybe for my own gameplay style, I would prefer to use the Guardian with these weapons. It's a lot more fun. There's a little bit more tactic to it. You really need to set yourself up for ambushes and stuff, which is really what I prefer to do. Tank gameplay is very much for players that just want to run in and just want to club everything. No offense to anybody that's a tank player. Whereas stuff like Guardian and that, like I said, is a little bit more tactical. The Panther is a lot more tactical, but I don't really think I enjoy that particular type of gameplay because the fence doesn't recharge quick enough. It is very good if you can put it across the face of enemies coming towards you and kill 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever that you can do. I think for me to be able to do that, I need to get better implants before the Panther build becomes more viable. But I honestly think that my Guardian's where I'm heading. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was simply just done so I could compare all 3 builds for players that are thinking, what are they going to do with either of these 3? And again, my own tip would be the Guardian, but I've always loved my Guardian. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.